remembered. Some of it still looks exactly like it was. They made a lot of changes as far as the walking path and getting up and getting it down. Put a bunch of asphalt and epoxy walkways down there with stainless steel handrails and guardrails to help keep you on the path. And rangers all over the place, so they've done a great job. They did all that starting in 1996, so that was almost 20 years after I was there. They improved it greatly. As I mentioned before, there was Class A's parked up there, Class B's, Class C's, so you can get up there. I'm glad we didn't take our 96 Newmar Fountain Air 38 footer up there. It's been all right, but there's no sense to working your engine and stuff that hard, because it's a pretty good climb, and then it's a bunch of switchbacks on the way down. But it can be done. If you like a challenge, go for it. But we're glad, Kim is really glad that we took the Jeep. We took little Miss Princess in and put her in the kennel for $10. They watched her while we enjoyed the 1.5-mile trip down along the path, which is basically 750 feet below the surface. And then we took another 1.5-mile trip around the big room at the bottom. So had a great time. I'm just glad we went again. Be nice to come back and do it again. It's 57 degrees now, and once you get past the opening at the top, it stays 57, which I think about 90% humidity, I think. So it's cool down there, so you want to make sure you bring a jacket, or you're just going to have to be a little bit cool. I had shorts and a t-shirt, and I was fine, but if you get cold easy, you're definitely going to need long pants or long sleeve shirt, and maybe even a little light jacket. But we're coming up now on Roswell, New Mexico, the famous Roswell, New Mexico, Area 51. We are heading north on 285. We are going to drive as far as we can tonight and see if we can make it to Flagstaff, kind of halfway. We're on our way to Page, Arizona, up in Antelope Canyon, basically the bottom of Lake Powell, I believe. We'll stay up there about 3 days. So far everything's okay. We had a sensor, we think, go bad on one of the tires, so it kind of put a little scare into us, but we stopped, checked it out with the manual air pressure gauge. It was alright. So we got back on the road, but it's nice to have that monitoring system just to know your pressure, your tires, and the temperature of it. The road so far up here is a 4-lane road going north out of Carlsbad. Nice, easy road, 70 miles an hour. Places, 65 in others. So, all's well so far. We're having a great time. Today, I believe, is Friday, the 29th, right? So, hopefully, we'll spend the next 3 days up in northern Arizona. It was 57 this morning when I got up, and it got up to like 92 today. So it heats up, but it cools down, and it's 30%, 35% humidity, which is pretty good for us southern folks. But anyway, we'll get through Roswell. Hope everybody's doing good, and we'll catch y'all later.